Hello guys and welcome back. It is me, Nene01, and we are continuing on with Robocop Rogue City. I am really enjoying this game. You know, yeah, it's a little buggy here and there and a little glitchy, and you know, not everything is perfect and polished up, but you know, there's always room for, you know, improvements, updates, DLCs, everything, you know. And so far, the game has done really well in terms of sales. So hopefully, you know, the developers might be able to work out a few, you know, tweaks here and there. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Really enjoying the gameplay. Really enjoying the nostalgia of it as well.
Get back in line.
They're here.
But yeah, let's get back into this and start doing some Robocop stuff.
Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine, especially one as unreliable as Robocop? We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life-and-death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had it. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
On it, Sarge.
Just having a bit of a wander about here, having a nose about, looking at the layout of the
Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking
the area. To be fair, it's very movie accurate, I would say, going off, you know, what's what and where everything is and everything. And yeah, I'm really liking this. Really liking this. Here we are in the robo chamber.
Favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Yeah, liking this a lot.
Okay,
liking this a lot.
Why don't you take a seat for me? That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard, as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Obviously, this is going off my performance in the previous video. I didn't do too good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do too good at all. I think I got a C rating. Yep, there we go. But all this was the ending of the first video I did on this. I can't remember what I picked. I can't remember what I picked. See, that's a bit of a ball ache. After I picked it and did the upgrades, it should have saved. I don't know. It should have auto-saved straight after. I can't remember what it was I picked. I think it was focus and... Was it scanning? No, it might have been deduction. It definitely wasn't psychologically. I don't know. Either way.
Well, I can already see some
I
unwanted
picked it,
activity
we're carrying
here
on.
at the campus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
Well, can't say we didn't try. Everyone get back to whatever the fuck you usually do around here.
Man, I tell you, it was crazy in that TV station. Good job you had Murphy in with you. You bet. Without him, we'd all...
Murphy, could you please help me out here?
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up another line and help me?
I am here to serve the public.
See, this is going to be interesting. This is Robocop doing
spot on
cop
the
work,
You're a
okay? I
lifesaver,
like
Robo.
this. I like this because you never see this in the films. Now,
This line
this for
is
me
open.
is
Please
going to be
form
showing,
an orderly
you know,
queue.
Officer, I have a
him
problem.
doing what he should be doing.
My
As well. Not
neighbors
just
are hostile.
driving around, shooting
think it's
bad guys,
because they're
blowing shit
jealous of
up,
my
you know,
new dog.
fighting other mechanical
they get so
robots and what
worked up
we
every
like
time I take
flipping
them for a walk?
Ed 209 or
What is his name?
Robocanes or Otomos or something like that.
Red coats,
You know,
I call him He likes to hide, so
it's
sometimes
this
I
is
have to
what
yell,
Robocop
"Fire!
does do.
Fire!"
You
to
know, he
find
doesn't
him.
just do that. He does this. He does
do
police
something
work. He
about
does
my neighbors.
taking people's issues and complaints. He solves, you know, things like petty crimes. He doesn't just go around doing.
No. But I will let
you
you
know,
off
stuff
with a
that
warning.
he's
That's fine.
seen to do in the films. He's still a cop,
Next,
and he
please.
still has to do on-beat work, you know. So this is cool. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Okay.
That poster over there says there's a reward for that information, and I want it.
I want details.
Are you
What?
blind? I'm the guy from
So this
that
guy-
poster, so here I am. Now,
This guy is handing
give me the
himself in
I will have to detain
for a
you.
reward
Fine, but
because there's a
I still
reward
get
out
the
for him.
reward, right?
I mean, quite clever to be fair. I gotta give the guy credit, but you know, he faced yourself, isn't he? Have the decency to face yourself, so I'm gonna give him that.
That's a reward I was hoping
Reduced
for,
sentence.
but
You can hope for a reduced sentence,
take
mate.
it.
Okay,
good to get back
you've
to
done the
jail.
right thing. You've come in,
Life is a free man.
so
tired.
you know I'll put that on your case file.
Take him
All right?
away. Next,
Very good.
please.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
Okay.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has
No.
it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
Come on, Robo. Please provide me with details. Come back in
What is
24
his
hours.
name and
Please provide me with
address?
details.
George
I'll see what I can
Elkins,
do.
7706 Orchard Avenue.
Let me check.
He's typing up computer. That's brilliant.
Was found dead 2 hours ago.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's really unfortunate. That's really sad. That is really
Thanks for the
sad.
help, Murphy.
Oh. One thing I know that this has had good praises about is the good storytelling behind it. So yeah, I'm interested to see not only the main story but the side quest story and everything that's in between. Like apparently there's good storytelling. All right,
Why you
dude.
have to spoil our fun all the time? You metal
Call
freak!
me metal freak. You're gonna call a metal freak who's capable of crushing your skull in his bare hands a metal freak? Not a good choice. Firing range, firing range. There we go. Probably will do shocking on this, to be fair.
50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a
Predicting
problem.
a shocker. Why am I shooting? Why am I not moving? Move. Oh, the aiming is terrible. Get the one. Shit. Yeah, I knew I'd do shit. Reload quick. They're coming in. Oh my good god. I think. Yeah.
50, unless you want to try to break the record.
Yeah, I'm not doing good. Jesus.
Good job.
57. Okay, I think I can beat that. I'm gonna try again and beat that. That was shocking. If I can beat that, I'll be happy. Okay, wait. Okay, let's try again a little bit better. Yeah. Come on, that's a little better. Get the one off the left quick. Ah! No. Get the targets, that's it. Come on. Oh, that was a good one, 40, not doing bad. Just do the same again. Oh! Is it still on? Does it matter? I got 62. Not bad. I beat my previous score. I'll accept that. I'm not trying that again, Jesus. I'll have a bit of practice on that, though. I think I'll have a bit of practice on that, because I do enjoy it. I think that will help me in terms of taking down bad guys. Practice my aiming. What's in here?
Hi, Murphy.
Hello. How are you? Don't mind me, I'm just having a look around the police station. That's where the car park is. I see, so it goes through and through, by the looks of things.
There is no way. Murphy, Could you give me a
Yeah,
hand?
so back in there is the main office. I went down to the right, so if... Yeah, so it goes through and through. That's alright. I'm not going to get lost in this station then. That's good to know. What can I help you with, madam?
I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me. I'll be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You've got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind.
So basically, you're a police officer and you won't deal with a drunk.
Just take him
That's not good on your part, and you're relying on Robocop because he's made of metal and he blah blah blah.
The smell is following you.
The smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick, you know. Wow.
I don't remember.
I suppose it is easier for Robocop to do than a woman who's there on her own, you know, carrying a bloke. That's gonna be physically difficult for anybody. I'm not just saying that as like just because she's a woman. I'm saying it because she's a woman on her own. Picking up a guy who's drunk, not going to be the easiest of challenges to do. So for Robocop, who's made of metal, he's got the extensive strength and what have you, he can literally just lob him over the shoulder, carry him down, which is what I've just done. Anyway. Onwards and upwards we go.
So, what's on today's agenda?
The agenda is that you sit your ass down. It's no secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media has named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the torch heads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high-activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open. Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report. And there's something else I need to do first.
Cruiser's ready for you, Robo. Go get him.
Locked and loaded. I'm pretty sure I did the firing thing. I'm pretty sure, was that not it? Oh, proper Robocop missile. Hey, that was chopped perfectly, just like the film there. Is this gonna scuff? Yeah, a little bit of a scuff there on the ramp. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Very nostalgic. I am loving this. I am loving it. I love Robocop. I'm a big fan, as I mentioned in the previous video. I grew up watching Robocop with Nana, and oh my god, I freaking love it. I love Robocop, and it still, as I said before, it still holds the test of time even today, you know. And it was one of the best films in my book ever made. And Peter Weller is amazing. He is. And for him to reprise his role in this game, as I said before, is absolutely amazing. I'm just repeating myself in case you haven't seen the first part of my playthrough on this. But yeah. And the fact that it's an open world game, like, look at this. Look at it. It's ace. You can walk around. You can probably deal with minor criminals. And I mean, I know there's an initial story and side quest, but like, this is freaking cool. Open world Robocop game. Amazing. Let's head into the arcade and see what's what.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. Now get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, 'cause you don't have a warrant, do you?
What a douchebag.
Come back with a warrant, cop.
I'll say this, it's not easy to find, because I'm not used to like the scanning business and looking for stuff. It's quite tricky to find stuff. You get question marks above things like this, but like puddles on the floor and stuff, it's not easy to see. It's not. You've actually got to do some actual police work. You've actually got to use your eyes. They don't throw everything out at you. Which, again, a little bit of a tweak, ball ache, but it's good at the same time. Because I'm genuinely having to investigate here. I'm genuinely having to look around and use my eyes, which is good. Which is what a police officer would do. We've got a junkie in the toilet.
From now on, I promise, I will cherish.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke, but I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ! Is that the ocean?
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my key somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
It's Robocop!
Surrender your weapons.
Chance! Light him up!
Boom, boom, boom. This is cool. Like, it makes you feel like Robocop. And the thing is, like, yeah, you are Robocop, you can take so much damage. And you can actually take quite a lot of damage. But your armor and health still does go down. You are not invincible. They're just chairs. You are not invincible, you know? And you can be beaten. I've just seen a thingy on the table there. Right, how do we get to that? How do we get to that? There's something there and we can't get to it. How do we get to that? Can we punch through? No, can't punch through. But there, I've spotted on the table a Nukem game there. That's pretty cool. Locked.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can't a guy just sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find Soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
Have it your way.
is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the
If
top
you
of your
feel
priority
lonely,
list.
you know where to
You can
find
start
me.
by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Oh shit! It's a metal freak!
You need to be taught some manners.
Do you know, I will say this as well, Robocop with an AK-47 is pretty badass. Where in the world are you going to see Robocop with an AK-47 or any other weapons apart from, with that? I love it. It's genuinely safe. Yeah. I hope we get the getting the sidearm attachment would be good. That would be cool. I suppose they could do it because it's introduced in Robocop 3, so could we get it in the in-between game that's set between 2 and 3? Could we get that? Could we potentially get the arm attachment? That would be cool. If not, could we get it as DLC perhaps? I hope we do get it. I hope we do get the arm attachment. I'm pretty sure we could get it in the old game, the PlayStation 2 game. I'm not entirely sure, don't hold me to that, I could be wrong. But yeah. Because obviously this takes place between 2 and 3, they could introduce the sidearm attachment within this game. And we see it again in Robocop 3 the film. I don't know. All I know is this game is badass. I am loving it. I am loving Robocop with a GPMG right now, machine gun. Yeah, this is badass. This is badass. This is badass. I'm loving it. If Call of Duty had like they did for Call of Duty Ghosts, where you could play as the Predator, if they had a DLC thing where you could play as Robocop, this is it. This is a GPMG, and you are Robocop. This is essentially Call of Duty. Where am I going? I don't want to jump down there. Where do you go? It's got to be down here because the waypoint is there, but... Okay, here we go. Oh, we do go down. I thought I was dead for a second there. I'm just a bad guy. Oh, what's this? Recharge. Vitality level 2 applied. Oh. So I'm guessing that we do get to play through with all our upgrades and stuff. Yeah? I'm hoping so. I'll have to take cover a little bit and deal with this. Better heal, heal, heal. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so as I was saying, I remembered what I'm on about now. I'm guessing that with the perks and the upgrades and stuff, they carry over in if you start a new game, or if it continues as an open world game and you can still do little side quests and everything after the main story is done. Can you know, keep your upgrades? That's something that I hope they have learned a lesson from Terminator Resistance. Terminator Resistance is a good game. I love it, and the developers did brilliant with that. And obviously they've implemented a lot of things from Terminator Resistance into this game. But like, I really hope that we get to carry over the upgrades and all the perks that we get throughout the initial gameplay, because that would be good. I'd hate to have to restart the game with nothing, you know, which is essentially what you do on Terminator Resistance. That's the only bad side I can see to Terminator Resistance. But speaking of Terminator, obviously the company have made Terminator Resistance, they've made Robocop Rogue City now. I would like to see Robocop vs Terminator,
Are you the police
the game.
informant?
I know there's fan-made movies out there. I, did a re-edit of a fan-made movie that was already out there. And there's loads of comics and loads of other bits and bobs here and there. But I would love, and obviously there's official games. There is actually games and comics.
I don't know how you usually operate, but that type of information
Robocop vs Terminator, Robocop vs Terminator vs Predator, and things like that. But there is actually a game. Let me just look at this a sec. Yeah, so there is actually a game.
What is your freedom?
Out there, it's an old game, side-scrolling platformer, Robocop vs Terminator, and a few fan-made games as well.
That the new guy saw the
Robocop 2D, Robocop 2D 2, and things like that, where Terminators are in it and things like that. It's really cool, really cool. I would love to see the guys that made Terminator Resistance and this do a Robocop vs Terminator game.
But
the closest thing we've got at the moment to a to-date Robocop vs Terminator game isn't actually a Robocop vs Terminator game. It's Mortal Kombat.
Such as meeting the new guy.
Mortal Kombat 11. And you can play as Terminator and Robocop and fight. You know, that's essentially what we've got as Robocop vs Terminator at the moment.
And you guessed it. There's a funny story behind that name.
But yeah, I would love to see this company make a Robocop vs Terminator game. That would be so cool. And the fact that if you could play as both characters throughout the game, like the story switches, that would be interesting. Like 1 minute you're the Terminator hunting Robocop, and next minute you're Robocop solving crimes and taking on a Terminator. I don't know. I don't know how the story concept would go, but yeah. And I have heard online that Robocop is actually in the Terminator universe. Apparently, Robocop works as a prequel to Terminator. Obviously, it just takes place in a different location and things, obviously. But I've read online that Robocop and Terminator are in the same movie universe. Which we do get a lot of times in films. You know, we have, I think, is it Blade Runner and Aliens that are set in the same universe? You know, the Alien franchise, Aliens, Alien 3 and so on, and Blade Runner, is it 2040 something or other? The Blade Runner films and the Alien films, they are in the same universe apparently, so yeah. But yeah, I would definitely love to see something like that.
Ah, it's nice to be free again. Thanks, Tin Man. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my police go-to guy.
Officer Briggs is missing.
Missing? Shit. May our city have mercy on him.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back a long way. He gave me a helping hand when I hit rock bottom, and I've been in his debt ever since. He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and wife, though his missus don't seem very fond of me.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
I really don't know. Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. Sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. Funny enough, he always tells me to be careful when getting info. But the truth is, I'm not the one running around gangsters' paradise dressed in blue.
You seem proficient in undertaking police tasks. Ever thought of making a living out of it?
Oh no. One thing you should know about me. I love cops, you know, law enforcement, laws, all of that. I think those are great ideas. But so is Nuke, and when I need it, I tend to forget about the other stuff. So, you know what they say. You can only serve one master.
Need to go. Duty awaits.
About that. I've got a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing, but I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib, and it's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it. Could you please give it back to his family?
This is stolen property, and you expect me to return it?
Gee, that sounds bad when you say it like that, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure they receive it from the repentant thief.
Oh, boy. You're a tough negotiator. But surely you don't mean now. I gotta chillax after all this.
We will proceed with haste.
Ah, for God's sakes, man. As you command, Officer Steely. Hey, Tin Man. Over here. This is where Briggs lives. Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole in my pocket. Apartment 21. Oh man, my hands are sweaty.
Are you going into a drug-related withdrawal? Do you require medical assistance?
What? No, I'm just nervous. Me and Gail have a complicated relationship. She's good at reading people, and I'm the type of person that doesn't like to be read. I know that is it. Deep breath. Let's do this. You first.
Robocop. Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I am sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, no, 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 no. This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say that.
I can't stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding my husband?
We are still looking. Is there anything more that you can tell me about his disappearance?
I've already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
I heard that he was looking into reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out and never came back.
Where was the last location that he was seen?
I remember him telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction, that's where the leads were taking him. I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous, but he felt sorry for that old lady. He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we'd been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
He never told me, but maybe it's in his files.
Why do you think that Pickles is involved in your husband's disappearance?
My husband's a good man. Sometimes too good for his own sake. He believes in second chances, even if someone doesn't deserve them.
Like Pickles.
That unappreciative asshole constantly gets himself into trouble. I mean, who's always there to get him out? You guessed it. Salt of the earth, Mike. Pickles has a bad influence on my husband.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, Robocop. Now I just need to break it down for our son.
He does not know?
I didn't know how to tell him. He's a smart kid, and I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come home? It's getting late, and the streets aren't safe these days. He normally dawdles, but having you tell him should light a fire in his britches.
I will make sure that he returns home, madam.
Thank you. He's playing on the basketball court nearby with his friends.
That went pretty much as expected.
We are not done.
We're not?
You still have that watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that a movie quote or something? I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
We must get to the basketball court.
That's just around the corner. Are we playing? What's that got to do with time? Is it like time to kick my ass?
We are going to remind Gail's son that it is past curfew.
Oh, Daniel. Sure.
Good evening, citizens. I need...
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
We all have to obey the rules of the games we play. Unsportsmanlike conduct makes all players look bad.
That's right, fool. That was a technical foul.
I didn't know he's so delicate. What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I saw a couple of kids drawing with chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. It has its perks. You'll love it. I see a couple of drawings over there.
This was drawn not long ago.
Ah, there's more over there. Oh man, are we really jaywalking? That's a $100 fine. Huh. I guess we're conducting an investigation. Daniel! Come on, kid! Where are you? Should be somewhere.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his. So I guess you have like a scanning thing in your eyes.
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there anymore.
Oh, so it's kind of like new.
They threw out the chalk here.
What the fuck?
That was close.
We'd better hurry.
Do it. Come on. Hand him.
What are you waiting for? Fuck him up. He's laughing at you.
Well, this isn't very good, is
What the
it?
hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
Oh no. It's
Got
the
a
cops.
freaking gun, man, and the kid.
I don't want to go to jail for this shit.
Is that a gun? Oh, you're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Whoa! What the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. He'd have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry, sir.
You will be once your dad hears about this.
My dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not coming back.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone got the drop on him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say...
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Come on. Sit down. We need to talk. those friends of yours, they take the easy way out. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, lonely place. Do you know why your dad is such a stickler for the rules?
'Cause he's a chump.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's not always easy to do the right thing. It takes strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you kidding me? Your father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped an ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead and covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, your father opened his home to him because that's the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now?
Mom.
See, you already know what to do. You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
Robocop doing a thumbs up.
Get you home.
Well, you told my
That's
mom
ace.
about the gun.
That is ace.
She doesn't like me already. Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
Anyway, guys, that is all I've got time for, I'm afraid, today. As I say, really enjoying this gameplay of Robocop Rogue City.
I had to take care of
Hope you guys are liking it as well. And if you are new to my channel, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to like and share as well. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and ta-ta for now.